What do you think of the first overall draft pick? Was that the right choice?
Anthony Edwards, I believe he fits that system really well, being the Minnesota Timberwolves. I don't think he was the best talent in the draft by any means. Um, do I think it was the right fit for the team, though? Yes, I do. Again, I don't think he was the best talent in the draft. I think the best talent in the draft is actually going to be LaMelo Ball. I think LaMelo
Hmm.
Ball is the best talent. There's something to be said about playing professional basketball for a few years overseas. I mean, we're seeing it right now. Killian Hayes, the young point guard, he did very well, and of course, Luka Doncic.
Luca.
Right? This playing professional, people think of it as, oh, well, it's not professional in North America, but it's still professional basketball. And these kids, literal kids, 16-year-olds, are going overseas to do it. And for the most part, other than Darko Milicic, for the most part, that method has proven to be successful.
How good is Lonzo Ball going to be this year? And let's give a bold prediction for him.
Um, I, I will say this. As a high school athlete, Lonzo Ball was absolutely phenomenal, taking Chino Hills to the national championship. And there was a reason why they couldn't win the national championship once he left, because he left and they needed that leadership. They needed that scorer. They needed that finisher. And then obviously he went to UCLA and he performed very well. However, at the NBA level, which of course is the level that we all care about in terms of investing, he struggled. I don't think he's ever put up more than 12 points per game in a single season. And I wouldn't be surprised if 2 to 3 years' time, he's basically irrelevant. I just don't think Lonzo Ball is that great of a player. A lot of people think he's a great, ball handler, and which is really weird because again, at the start of the show, I mentioned John Wall, and I like him for his ability to create plays and have assists. But Lonzo Ball just if you're only investing on Lonzo because you think he's going to lob the ball up to Zion, that to me isn't a good enough reason to invest in him. You know what I mean? Like it it just doesn't make sense. Lonzo Ball, I don't think he's going to hit 12 points per game again. I think it'll be right around 11, and I think he's
Hmm.
going to be. I will say this: I think Lonzo Ball would make a phenomenal six man of the year, but I don't think he should be starting. I really don't.
Yeah, I think Lonzo Ball would be a good high school player. If that, um, personally, I'm not kidding. I think if Lonzo Ball was playing for my high school team at whatever age he is now, like 20, 30 years old, I think he would probably be the sixth man on the bench.
No, no,
I'm
no. I
not a
mean,
big fan of Lonzo Ball. I wouldn't
Lonzo
put him
Ball
out
was
there.
phenomenal in high school, man. It's just
Yeah, in high
he
school,
hit
but
that
not
next
now.
level.
I,
He hit
I,
that
I,
next level, and for whatever reason, he's just failed to produce at the level that I think, like, you're the second overall pick,
I
and
don't
you
know
are
how.
playing like a third, fourth rounder. It's
I,
just the reality.
I honestly think LeVar Ball paid off somebody to get his son into the league because it doesn't make sense. Everybody talks about, oh, Lonzo Ball will be better this year. I've heard it, but dude, I've never seen Lonzo play in a game where I'm like, wow, he's like Ingram, he's like Zion, he's like anybody else on his team. He's never impressed me. He's maybe made one shot where I was like, wow, good. He can shoot the ball a little bit. He can pass. But who cares? He's not. It makes zero sense to me how he's in the NBA playing with Zion. It honestly pisses me off. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. And I'm not kidding. I think Lonzo Ball is a disaster.
Some very very strong words for Lonzo Ball, Mitch's all time favorite NBA player. So with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Red Cape Sports. Um, Over here, we're gonna have a video. Click on that if you want to see more content. Till next time, guys.